Well, good morning, everyone, from the Hog Daddies Entertainment Sports Complex. It's our podcast, and we are very excited to be here. Sean is here.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You probably noticed that the main guy, Jeff, is not here.
We just have the silhouette.
We have the silhouette
Yeah,
because
he's here.
we always love when that comes in.
He brought the music.
Yes. So that was me last week, and very good.
Someone's got the override button.
You got it?
All right.
Well,
We're back.
if you know whose work that is our our producer, directly from aisle 7, the dog food aisle in Publix. And he's working the boards again, so I appreciate that. But Jeff is not here. I just want to wish Jeff, his family, Kimberly, Mike, Chelsea, everyone, a happy birthday. And Jeff is in the Keys. We believe he's on his way back now, right?
Swimming. He's swimming back. Yeah.
Swimming back.
Couldn't get a flight, so he had to swim back.
Right. So,
He'll be here next Thursday.
right. And as always, I thought maybe after being not here for 2 weeks, there'd be an amazing crowd, but it looks like we lost 10 people. So we're just going to keep plugging along on this wonderful podcast. It's good to be back. I'll tell you that. I was just in Spain, France, Italy. We had an amazing time. I never drank so much wine in my life. I'm a beer drinker.
You got a favorite one you had over there?
No, but
All of them?
no, I just thought it was a waste. They kept telling me to empty it out. I'm like, well, no, I'm not done yet. But it was a beautiful cruise in there, and I would say that Katie's favorite moment of the cruise had to be a car rally in a very small, really small car.
Little Mini Cooper?
With a very handsome French driver, too.
Smaller than a Mini Cooper? Oh.
Right. With a very handsome French driver.
Oh, so it
And I
wasn't
sat
so
in
much
the
the
back.
car, it was the driver. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the back, and I'm like, what am I, a piece of nothing? Nice shift stick. Yeah.
Third wheel in the back.
Third wheel in the back, exactly. My favorite part of the cruise actually was if anybody knows me, the first thing I do is sort out all the important people. So I got from the cruise director to the chief engineer to the associate chief engineer, second in command, and I finally managed to work out getting a invite to go to the bridge of the ship, and that was from me. It was an amazing. The captain, Alessandro, who, by the way, I became friends with, and we text each other. He's on his way on a 25-day cruise crossing the Atlantic to bring the boat to Fort Lauderdale because it's now winter over there. It's going to be cold.
Nice.
Now they're going to go to the Bahamas. So
They allowed you to, or you couldn't touch anything.
they didn't. No, they didn't let me touch anything. They let me touch the steering wheel, but everybody
It was locked
seemed.
in position.
It was locked in position, exactly. But it was a great thing. The people on the ship were just, we were on the Silver Sea Ray, the brand new ship. I'm not plugging the company, but I'm just saying, just great people, wonderful people who work there, including all of the supporting cast out there. So that was terrific. I also want to thank, as always, JJ Taylor, who's a proud sponsor of this show, the Coors Light. For putting up with us and putting up with the show. And hey, listen, I got to ask you a question. I heard it's cold. Is it going to be cold, Mike? Mike, are you awake over there? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you in the dog food aisle, but are you? You hear about this cold weather coming?
The cold winds coming.
Yeah, cold weather. It's supposed to be cold weather. Yeah,
It's gonna be here any day now. I'm excited because I'll be at the Pats Bucks game, so I'm a big Patriots fan. For anybody that doesn't know,
Right.
But overall, I think that it's gonna be a nice, cool day, and also go Pats, and let's beat the crap out of the Bucks.
All right. Well, what
No,
about?
we lost all our viewership now. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mike.
thanks, Mike. The cars are speeding out of the parking lot now, and it's free parking.
where you're
And by the
at.
way, it's free parking. Me. I'm since I've lived here, I've noticed that my body has changed. I used to survive in New York, big weather, cold weather, depressing, but I was with it. But even just being in Europe when some of those days were cold, I felt my body. So I had to do some research this morning and dive into the aisles in the closet where you never go into. I will tell you that I am totally prepared. I got my scarf from New York to cover, protect my ears on the bike
That's
ride.
called a babushka.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got my other scarf from New York, put it around my neck on the bike. And without that,
So
of
in New
course-
York, when it gets cold, you can tell the age of somebody by how many clothes they wear when it hits 65.
that's right. I am prepared for the 60-degree temperature. Got my gloves. Yeah. Hey, if they don't fit, you must have quit.
Put them on the right.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you don't fit, I must have quit. So I'm not going to do the show like this, but I just want to let everybody know that I am completely prepared for any type of weather that Florida throws at me. 60 degrees to me is 40.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and Katie didn't know I was doing this. I literally went searching
Is
in a
that why
closet.
she's leaving?
She left. Yeah. She came by bike, left by Uber. That's how mad she
I'm
was. I'm out. So anyway, we'll get to some sports now.
Is that why we're here? Okay.
Yeah, I got to do the opening. I have a lot to catch up here. All right.
Ah, you're making me hot with all
I
this
know.
stuff.
Okay. I should have put the hand warmers too. I forgot to
Yeah.
do that. We have those too. So we are entering week 11 of college football, and we're really getting to a part of the season now where things are really going to clear up in a couple of weeks. But actually, now, the headliner today is going to be the top 10 clash between BYU and Texas Tech. And I think this is probably really important. By the way, Game Day is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important rank. And also, as Oregon, number 6, visitors number 24, Iowa, with both teams one loss in the league, still in the race for the conference. And of course, the very dominant SEC is going to get together today. Number 3, Texas A&M hits the road with number 17, Missouri, and number 4, Alabama hosts LSU. So we have a lot of contestants. Notre Dame will face an annual showdown with Navy, and number 23, Mississippi, who lost last night to. They're out now.
So
Yeah.
Jeff probably won't be back till tomorrow. 'cause of
Right.
injury.
That's right. So when you look at kind of, I wish we had graphics. Maybe if we get more than 2 viewers, we can open up the budget. But if you look at the brackets right now, seeds 1 to 4, as of today, you got Ohio State undefeated, Indiana Hoosiers, Texas A&M also undefeated, and Alabama Crimson Tide, which is a one-loss team. The seeds in 5 to 12, the Georgia Bulldogs. And then we go to Ole Miss. Well, I'm not going to go do everything here, but this is an important month. I can't believe the season.
Less than a month.
Less than a
Yeah.
month is
In November,
over,
it's
and then
over.
we go.
The
Yeah, the first.
championship games and
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how the rest of this go. And then we have the couple of other things to talk about. Who is going to be the Heisman? Who's running for the Heisman? It's been all over the place. A lot of names are in the hat right now. I was going online looking, and there's a lot of people out there who are really, really smart in college football, and they all come up with different names. So we'll find out what's going to go on. I think the teams to watch also is going to be Pittsburgh. The Panthers have 3 ranked opponents left on their schedule, 2 in the ACC, and Notre Dame with only 1 conference loss. This team has a real shot at making the playoff push, or at least hopes for the team. So it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks. I think the playoff picture now is pretty much set. As I screen over to my okay. So, right now we have, Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, and Ole Miss. They're all at really, really high up there. They have not moved in rank. I think Ohio State, we've been seeing this whole year. So it's going to be interesting in terms of movement. Going up and down. I think the highest movement last week had to be Miami coming in with moved up 8 points. I think the second highest had to be the Oklahoma and Texas, which is on a bye this week. Anything you want to talk about when your thoughts about college football, LeBrack?
Over here. Okay.
Yeah, I could put the gloves back
I
on.
think it, yeah, you look. I just think it's going to be a fun month. I mean, this is when you're playing best football and working up towards the end of the month. And games still to play, and a lot of two-loss teams that they're playing every week's a playoff game for them because they're out. So
Right.
Exciting games in the next few weeks.
Right. So we'll get talking about the Ohio State playing Purdue, an unranked team. The spread on this it's 30 and a half, and the over-under is 48.5. I don't see how Ohio State doesn't lose this game.
42-3.
42-3?
Yeah. I'll do the Jeff rundown on State. Bad. I've seen them. They're not bad. Midwestern girls. Doesn't love Midwestern. So, but the game today, yeah, it would be 5 in a row. They're 6 in the Big Ten. 3 of their 5 losses have been pretty close, and they played Michigan tough this week. I just think we're on a roll. I don't think it's going to be close.
Right.
I think they'll cover.
Okay, and then we got number 2, Indiana. I only said it right. Playing Penn State, and I don't believe we all know the drama that's going on at Penn State. The coach being let go, and also getting a pretty nice golden parachute as he leaves the team. So your thoughts? There's no coach, at least I don't know if anybody been hired, right, or anything like that. Or
You heard Urban Meyer was meeting with him. He's like, no, I was there to go to council. Last I heard, it was Jim or Kelly.
right.
From LSU. I'm like, I don't know that would be a good hire there. The coach they got, he's a Penn State grad. He played there. And he's coaching for the job. I don't know. He's going to have to win some more games to be considered. I think they'll bring somebody big in.
I'm going to raise your mic a little bit. Can you raise his mic a little bit?
I do.
There we go. Thank you.
I've never been told I was quiet.
Me neither.
Mike's learned turn his volume down. They played us pretty tough in the first half last week. They're home. It's Indiana. Again, this could be a game that could make their season if they give them their first loss. I think they'll keep it close, but I think Indiana wins this game in the end, which is hard to say in the Big Ten because for 97 years has been nothing. And but that new coach they have,
Right.
how he's motivating his players, the guys he gets, that's how quickly you can turn a program around.
Yeah, when I was going over my notes, and it took us a while to catch up, being away for 2 weeks. But I noticed here
You don't
that
have AI do this for you?
I do have chat. But I still got to read.
Oh. Get the earpiece.
I got to get.
You wear that scarf, we're not going to be able to tell that you have the earpiece.
Maybe I will wear the earpiece. Let me ask the question. Boom.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah,
wah,
wah,
wah, wah.
Not like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yes, exactly. I tell you, the spread on this one is 14.5. I was surprised about that. I thought the spread would be a little bit more. The over and under is 48.5.
Well, I think they're going to both score some points.
Right.
If we can slow down, if Penn State can slow down that offense, maybe get a turnover like they did against us, that'll make it a closer game.
Right.
They still have talent. They're still, although I was talking to a friend who graduated from Penn State, and there's a defensive player that he goes, I don't know the real story, but he went out, either quit or got injured after the Oregon game. So he was kind of the leader of that defense, which kind of impacted him even with losing the coach. So I don't know what the real story is behind that, but one of these games they're going to step up. They've got talent. Of course, they're missing their quarterback, but they can still give Indiana a run.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Texas A&M, Missouri, number 19 Missouri versus number 3 Texas A&M. Again, spread 6.5 and a 47.5. I'm going to go in this one. 8-0 Texas A&M.
We're waiting.
And this is time for a commercial break. No. Even the dog.
Dogs are
All right,
barking.
the dogs bark. I'm going to go with Missouri.
Oh. if Missouri can run the ball, if they can run the ball and maybe take time off. Is the fan on you? You were too cold.
Are we getting some feedback on the wind up there? Isn't it amazing how Mike just jumps in and doesn't
He
even
does. Then he get.
he doesn't even give us an idea what
you know,
he's doing.
Just
I tell
is
you.
he leaving? What do we do now?
Oh my God! I wonder how he does with the gravy train bags. But anyway, go ahead.
No, I think if Missouri can run the clock, kind of control the game. The last their 2 losses have been by 7 and 3, so they played everybody tough. But this is going to show how is Texas A&M a real contender going to Missouri. I still think Texas A&M will win that game. So
Okay, well, we'll see. Since my record is what
14 and 47.
14 and 47. That's
You're welcome to me.
thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate
Yep.
that. Next game, Alabama, which is 7-1 against LSU. 9.5 spread for Alabama. And this one also, this is a 50.5 over and under. This one, I think LSU is done. So I'm going to definitely go with Alabama on this one.
I think Alabama controls the line of scrimmage on both sides, and wins big. Take advantage of when one of your rivals is hurting and put the hurt on them. So it'll be the 5th loss in a row for LSU if they lose today, which is kind of unheard of, like Penn State. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Or even Clemson. Clemson's out. They haven't been in the top.
I don't care.
Wow. What a heart. All right, Georgia.
We need a wah wah wah.
Yeah, I have it in
Yes.
there somewhere.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
out.
there we go.
Ooh, jet lag today. All right, number 5, Georgia. 7-1 against Mississippi State. Well, the spread is 9.5 for Georgia. 56.5 on the spread. Got to go with Georgia on this one. Your thoughts?
I looked at Mississippi State's 4 losses. 2 have been in overtime, 1 in double overtime. Again, I think they'll try to run the ball and keep it away from Georgia. They've kind of been slow out of the gate. And I think Mississippi State's quarterback is prone to some turnovers, so he's got to control the ball, not through any interceptions. But I think Georgia wins, but it's a close game. So I don't know that they'll cover the 9.5. So.
Well, we're going to take a.
Luckily, no one's checking us on all these each week.
I hope not.
You picked one winner, Sean.
Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't bet against you. Number 6, Oregon, 7-1 versus Iowa. Spread is 6.5 for Oregon, and we got a 40.5 spread. So over and under. This game, 7-1. I think Oregon's been really strong. I think they're gonna manhandle Iowa on this game.
There's been lots of talk, and the big noon kickoff is at Iowa. Been lots of talk about Iowa winning this game. I think they'll keep it close, but I think Oregon's going to pull away. At least Iowa's playing some offense this year. Defensive, if they had an offense the last few years, their defense had been good enough to win it all. But they're finally putting some points on the board. They just got to find a better. I think they've got to find a quarterback.
Yeah.
These years, they're tough.
Okay, number 7, Ole Miss, 8-1 versus the Citadel. Which I'm gonna be honest, where are they from?
East Coast, Virginia, the Citadel of military school, right? Citadel, some
Well,
type of military school.
I'm gonna
I think.
say yes. I don't even have.
It's right next to the Virginia High School.
Okay, there's not even a spread on this game.
I had 51.5.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even have that.
Maybe it's been taken off the board.
I don't know. Could be. Well, we're going to take a commercial break right now because, when you want to come and energize your brain and have a couple of drinks and try to beat teams, come to Hog Daddy's for Tuesday Trivia Night. You ever do that?
Yeah.
All right. I came here last Tuesday, played.
And how'd you?
I actually did great. I missed one question in the first round. The
Was
second round.
Was it a football question?
No. I was very good. It was something to do with the coach, the soccer coach. And what is it, Ted?
Oh, soccer now. Well,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
football then. It was football.
European
football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
European
so-
football. So that's sponsored by Trivia Night. Come down. It is so much fun.
That's my time.
Katie, do you remember the woman who does that, the host of Trivia Night?
Just make up a name. They don't know. Vivian. Vivian.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Okay. Well,
Aaron, if that's wrong, we apologize.
yeah, we're sorry about that, Aaron. Now back to it. Number 8. I'm sorry, BU. This is the big game of the week.
Yeah.
BYU 8-0.
Texas Tech.
Moved up 2 against Texas Tech. This is where ESPN Game Day is. Texas Tech's been on a run, up 9 ranks from the last week. That's going to be the game. They'll be here at 12 o'clock, so come on down. And it's 10.5 spread for Texas Tech and a 52.5 over and under. Your thoughts?
So biggest game for Texas. They haven't even been on game day. I saw it today. I was cheating before I came in watching ESPN. They haven't been on in over 20 years.
I did see that. Yeah.
I like their coach, former high school coach. He kind of was a fanboy with Nick Saban because Nick Saban recruited one of his players when he was at LSU. It sounds like he's really got them. We play football. You can enjoy it, go through the walkthrough, all the fanfare, but when we hit the ground running today, it's all about football. I think BYU will keep it close, but I think Texas Tech wins this game. So,
yeah, I think so too. It's going to be one of those games. I'm telling you, this is the big game of the week. So wherever you are, we hope you come to the Hogg Daddies, of course. That's the game to watch. Notre Dame, number 10 versus Navy, which is a big game. That's on tonight at 7:30 on NBC. We come down here to watch it. A 25 and a half spread for Notre Dame, and a 55.5 over and under. I'm going to go here with Notre Dame. There's something about that team this year. Our friend is here, our Notre Dame guy, right? Is he here? No, I don't see him. Your thoughts
hard
on
to
this
see with
one?
all the crowd.
You can't see him through the crowd.
So the Notre Dame quarterback, Horvath, that was dad, tailgated with his dad at Ohio State. He actually went to the same high school as my kids. I think he gives Notre Dame some fits today. He's their leading rusher, the quarterback leading rusher with that option. I think they keep it close, and I think Notre Dame wins, but I don't think they win by, what is it now, 25.5?
25.5. Yeah.
I think it's a close game. They always play them tough. I think they maybe beat them a few years ago. So.
Right. Well, since we have probably no one's going to answer the trivia question, I'm going to read it anyway. Now, the champion so far is
For
Mike.
$1 million.
No, don't even joke around. Don't joke around. Let's not joke around about that. I think Jeff
Take 2.
I think Jeff just passed
He just had a
out.
corner. What?
Jeff, we're joking. That is not true. We're not giving that. This
Hey,
would
we
be-
had a great night last night. Yeah.
No money here. So Jeff just passed out. Cab ride back from the. All right.
Good Thursday and Friday. We can afford it.
Just give out anything you and I want. We just give out anything.
Right, yeah.
Jeff, aren't you glad you left us in control?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. All right. So this is for a bucket of beer. Now, before you throw the answer out, have you gotten all the gifts yet? I mean, all right. How many buckets of beer do you have under your belt?
He's waiting for his week off. Yeah.
Okay. And
Right.
how many hamburgers?
Hamburgers, I'm probably about at, I would say, maybe 6 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be eating good, like Joey Chestnut.
All right. There's going to be a lot of drinking in that dog food aisle. Better get there early. Watch out for those cans on the top shelf. All right. So this is for a bucket of beer. If anyone can hear this, let us know. Mike, do not jump in until nobody answers. All right. Which undefeated Big Ten team held the number 2 spot in the initial 2025 rankings? I'm going to give another question. Let me give another question. I just saw somebody throw their breakfast out across the way.
Oh, there's Jeff.
Jeff's here. Hey, and ladies and gentlemen,
He's a faster swimmer than I thought.
Jeff, you
Luckily, no one answered the $1 million prize
Jeff, we just were
trivia question.
get up here. Jeff, we were just giving away $1 million, and we didn't. We thought we didn't need your approval. People said do what you want to do, right? Welcome back, buddy. How you doing? This segment of Jeff coming back.
That's here. I got notes for you. We're halfway
This segment
through.
of Jeff coming back is sponsored by Hamburger Wednesday here at Hog Daddy's,
There you go.
and that's where we have. We don't. Yeah, look at that, huh?
Hello, staff.
He brought his own crowd.
Jeff, before we go on, can you just give us first thing? Happy birthday! Is your birthday today? When is your birthday?
It's Michael and Kim's birthday.
Okay.
My birthday. We're all November birthdays, but I'm not till the 18th.
Okay. And we saw all the pictures on Facebook. You guys look like you had a great time, great bands and everything. Are you still allowed to go back to Key West this trip?
I believe so. Yes, we are.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
great to see you. And
After this week, I'm not sure I'm coming back.
yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It was, by the way, it was a fantastic weekend in the Keys. As you know, they do the offshore boat racing. That's the weekend that they run in Key West. And I didn't know they did parades and all kinds of other things. So it was really a lot of big parties. So it was fun. The best part about it was you had maybe 50, 60 people from Clearwater Beach down there or in this
Nice.
area.
Wow.
So most everywhere we went, we saw people we knew and a lot of regulars. So it was really fun to be down there. And it was just beautiful weather, high 78, low 78. So
Wow, that's great.
It was perfect. So good time, great stuff. I didn't know I was going to be back today, but once I saw we were leaving a little bit early today, I wanted to get in here and say hi to the fellas.
Well, it's great to have you. And thank you for this beautiful thing here.
Oh,
We
yeah.
laughed.
It'll
so
stay
hard.
here for the rest of the year.
Now, I was actually looking to cut you out, at one, but I think somebody either stole all of them.
No, he threw
There was
that
one
away.
left over there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ruin the poster there, but thank you for this. And on a spatula, by the way,
Anytime.
on a Hot Daddy spatula. So that's great.
I gave you a Purdue rundown for you. Yeah. Except for the cheerleaders.
Thank you
The
very
cheerleaders aren't back. Come on.
I do feel guilty about that for sure. When I mentioned the cheerleaders,
Yeah.
and by the way, I was just talking about their routines.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Southern bias.
All right, I'm going to do one more while Jeff is getting set. Jeff, are you prepared for the show? Like any other show. All right, thank
Yep,
you.
yep.
That's,
That'll be fantastic.
we were going to joke around and say it's great to see that out of all these 25 TVs, one is working, and then really give you a heart attack. All right, I'm going to do this. Which ACC team was the highest ranked in the initial 2025 poll, and what was their rank?
Say that again.
Which ACC team had was the highest rank in the initial 2025 poll, and what was their rank?
Gotta be Clemson, wouldn't you think? I don't know what they were ranked, but they usually rank either Clemson, Florida State, or Miami. Clemson,
Is that your final answer?
final answer.
Jeff?
Yes.
Mike? Ooh, looks like there'll be no bucket of beer given out. The
Miami?
answer was what?
Miami.
No. Remember, ACC team. Virginia Cavaliers at number 14. Trick question.
Is that current ranking? That's current
No, that
ranking.
was when it came out, when the initial poll.
We're gonna fact check you on
Okay,
that.
well, fact check. ChatGPT is the one that told me that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's take a look here at the next game. Number 11, Oklahoma, is on a bye, so there's no next game. Number 12, Virginia at Wake Forest. 8-1, Virginia. Wake Forest. Game's on at 7 o'clock on ESPN tonight. 6.5 for Virginia. 47.5 on the over and under. Going to Virginia all over this one. This is, to me, a parking game where you get free parking. So, you guys, thoughts?
Wake's coming off a loss to FSU, big loss. all of Virginia wins have been 3 points or less in the last 5 games. So I'm going Wake with the upset.
I think we've been pretty consistent that we do not believe in Virginia, and they keep proving
winning,
us
yeah.
wrong. Who's home?
It's at Virginia.
Wake Forest is home.
Oh, Wake. Yeah.
All right, I'm taking the home team on this. 6.5. I believe Wake is getting progressively better this year, and not much really to talk about the program, but I still don't think Virginia has Virginia played Louisville yet? I should be more prepared. Hang on a second. Anyways, I don't mean to hold up the show. Let me make my pick. I'm going to go with Wake Forest also. Sorry. But
Got a little Bloody
I
Mary
still
on the
don't-
plane
yeah,
coming over here.
I still don't believe in. I think they're a good football team. I just think they're ranked too high. Let me say that. I apologize to all the Cavalier fans out there.
Are you going to pick? Did you pick?
She did.
Oh, you did.
Wake with the
Wake.
upset.
Okay. Now we know Texas on a bye this week.
Yeah.
We're going to go with Louisville 7-1 against California, 20.5 spread
They beat,
on Louisville with a 15.5 spread on the over and under. That's the over and under. This game, in looking at my notes, I'm going to go with Louisville, obviously. I think this is another game where, it's just going to be a runaway. I think you need your mic off. How are those Bloody Marys on the plane?
1-1-1-1. Tito's.
Perfect.
Tito's.
I've been riding Louisville all the way. I don't really need to talk much about it. Braun really has the boys playing. I think they've. I want to say they're a 2-loss team now. Again, I don't have my notes in front of me, but I really love this Cardinal team. I'd love to see them get in the playoffs.
Just one.
Okay, just a 1-loss team. Very good. So that was to Virginia.
Yeah, in overtime.
Very interesting. I'm going to ride Louisville all the way. So I'm taking the Cardinals in this one. Maybe they have an outside chance to get in the playoffs, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Louisville's defense steps up. Thinks that Cal quarterback is susceptible to some interceptions, so they pick him off a couple times and they win. They cover the 17.5.
Right. Hey, so Jeff, how was the Halloween celebration before we go on? I heard it was, we saw the pitch. It was great.
Friday night we had a jazz band do what I call a New Orleans funeral march, but they call it the second line. People are still talking about it. People were talking to me about it out of town. It was pretty cool. I'd never done it before. Expensive, but pretty cool. They did their march all the way through here, out on that.
Yeah, we saw it on the video. If you
was-
haven't seen it, go on the video Facebook page. He has it.
It was
great.
super cool. We had a big turnout. We had a big turnout every night for Halloween, all things considered. So I don't know that I'll do a trilogy again because some people came on certain nights. I think we'll have more success with just one night, depending on what Halloween falls. But
Saturday next year.
oh yeah, that'll be a
That won't
blast.
be fun at all.
Yeah, we'll go big. We'll definitely go big then.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for mentioning it. I'll talk about it when we get.
No. Talk about it.
No, we got in the next 7 weeks, I think we have 11 parties, 5 fundraisers. We're doing a Christmas party with the shenanigans. We're doing 2 Toys for Tots fundraisers, a Toys for Tykes fundraiser. We have Jeff Harris coming up. Pay attention to social media. I got a lot of stuff going on, and then our New Year's Eve party is going to be a blast. It was last year. New Year's Eve was crazy.
It was so much fun.
We're going to have a couple of bands playing with each other like we did last year, and it was super, super interesting, super fun. So, yeah, a lot of stuff coming up through the holidays here, a lot of people coming in town, so we're kind of excited about it. Nice little uptick in business.
Yeah, I'll tell you that last year's New Year's party, many people know I'm not one to stay up late. And for someone who does get up at 1, I'm usually doing something else and partying. But I will tell you that was an amazing party, and we wouldn't think of anywhere to go than here. You guys are terrific here. We had so
It
much
was
fun.
great. It was fun.
You gonna wear your scarf?
Oh yeah, Jeff, you didn't see it.
You missed out on the exhibition because
I'm in
because the
Vinny's
cold.
prop. I knew it. I lost service on the plane, and Allegiant doesn't have it.
I'm just
Because of the
preparing
cold
myself
weather
for the
coming
cold
here
weather.
Tuesday.
I have 2 scarves, gloves. I'm prepared. I mean, you know,
Well, that's important.
and yeah, I'm just a little worried about it. All right, let's go back. Vanderbilt number 15 versus Auburn. They moved up. Listen, this game, 6.5 spread. Vanderbilt, 45.5 spread over and under. We were talking to people on this cruise. I can't get over like how many people are into Vanderbilt this year. It's just like, yeah, on the cruise ship, I was surprised, but I'm going to go with Vanderbilt on this one. What about you?
I think Auburn's coach got fired last week. All their losses have been close, but I think Vandy rebounds. Pavia has a big day, and they win big at against Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn was another one of those teams I thought initially early in the year, they would kind of fit the mold of Missouri, Cincinnati, Louisville, but because they're SEC, I thought they'd make a strong run. A theme here on the show, these SEC games, you got to be top dog to win, and Auburn. With NIL money, and we talked about this, Sean, and I did last week also. With the NIL money, you got to win, and you definitely got to win in the SEC. So I think Auburn's on the way down. They're going to have to recover here. Looming on Vanderbilt's schedule is Kentucky at home, and then they go to Tennessee.
Ooh, that'd be
So the last game for
Tennessee.
Vanderbilt could have implications. Let's face it. So I'm taking Vanderbilt today.
Okay. All right, the next game, we know that Georgia Tech and Utah, they're on a bye this week, so we're going to go with Miami, 6-2, moved up about 8 rankings, playing Syracuse at home. Right now it's a 28.5 spread for Miami, 45.5 on the over and under. I'm going to take Miami on this one. I think Miami's been pretty impressive over the last couple of weeks. And I think the Rose is going to continue.
I think this is a revenge game because Syracuse.
I just think just try to get closer. I think. Is he good on the
Can you
mic?
hear me?
Yeah, good. Let me make sure.
Hello.
Okay. So,
Stop and get some batteries for his belt tone. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Mine too. No, I think Syracuse knocked Miami out of the playoffs last year. I don't think Syracuse has the team that they had last year. I think this is a revenge game. I think Miami's going to roll over them today.
I agree. Miami has a cupcake schedule going out also with NC State, Virginia Tech, and Pittsburgh. Give me the Canes to roll.
yeah, that's what I would think. I mean, Syracuse is not the team it was last year. So I'm going to go with
Lily up front. Sorry, Vinny. Lily to the principal's office, which is up there at the hostess stand.
Lily to the office, please.
Chop, chop. All right.
Looks like Lily's got a little bit of
Sorry,
an
we had
injury
to
there.
interrupt to manage the restaurant. Anyways, I picked Miami. Go ahead. Who was up?
Okay, USC versus Northwestern.
That was last night. I'll take USC.
Okay. I should have realized that. And I have a note here saying that. You want to bet on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you 10 points.
Memphis and Tulane. We know that game. I got that
Oh
one.
my God!
They're
I
out.
thought-
They're out.
Yeah.
I made sure to be here past those comments.
We took a moment of silence in the beginning.
my
Yeah.
God.
Was that a? I didn't see the game. Was that a good game? Did anybody? You guys see
They
it?
were down 38-17, but the final score was 38-32. So they came
Right.
back at the end, but just didn't have enough. And it's a shame because that just kind of kicked them out of the playoffs.
Right.
Well, I think it goes to show. I mean, things work themselves out, right?
Yeah. So what November's for?
Yeah, we want to think they were a playoff team, but nothing would be worse than to draw Georgia and lose 72.
52.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
hey, go Tigers!
Shoo!
We got basketball season coming.
Yep.
We'll definitely
Now
do
you'll
better.
just go to a good bowl game.
Oh, yeah. Before we go, what's your basketball team? What's your favorite?
I'm a Memphis Tiger.
Do you have one?
I watched the Buckeyes last night. Yeah, I'll
So
go with,
my-
I don't think they're going to do much, but
Okay, so I went to St. John's University.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm going to go with St. John's.
Pete, wait.
In a long time.
Wait, what was the old coach's name?
Nick Pitino.
no, St. John's.
Oh,
Who's
Louis
the guy,
Carnesecca.
the guy with,
No.
who was the guy with the sweater?
Louis Carnesecca.
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
St.
Maybe.
John's.
Yeah, there you go.
So I actually went to college in, yes, I did, folks. And it was the Final Four year with Chris Mullen, Barry,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that. And it was really exciting. I don't think anything's happened since then. So this will be an exciting year. Hopefully Rick Pitino can get those guys going and
Yeah.
looking forward to college basketball.
I only have one Chris Mullen story. I got off an airplane in Dallas, walked into the bathroom, started using the urinal, and he walked in beside me. I looked up at him. I go, Chris Mullen. I moved down once urinal because he's in the NBA,
Yeah, now you know what.
so I wouldn't be intimidated.
Yeah.
Now you know what I feel every day going to the urinal with guys.
Eye
every day.
contact. Eye contact.
Yeah, every day.
I said, look, everybody look ahead.
Now it's really embarrassing when you go in here. We're not getting to schoolyard humor here, but you have one high and one low urinal here, and someone always tall that takes the lower one, and I'm reaching up. All right, so I'm gonna
Problem.
let that out.
Anyway,
All right, last
shout
game,
out to Chris Mullen. We know
Yeah.
he's listening.
Still has the same haircut from third grade.
probably. I bet you he does. I bet you he does.
Yeah, absolutely he does. Yep.
Washington.
Line tight, baby.
Yeah, always.
And flat top.
Yeah, exactly. Washington 6-2. They were not rated last week. They're now rated against Wisconsin. 10.5 in the favor of Washington. I don't know too much about Washington, to be honest with you. I don't know much about anything, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go with Washington on this one.
They just announced yesterday Fickle would be back next year, so I think that takes a little off the team. I think they'll play loose. If they can, the Washington quarterback is very mobile. If they can contain him, I think I'm looking for the upset. I think Wisconsin's going to win today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's another outlier. Washington 6-2, done a fairly good job this year. I think they'll have their hands full today. Just because I'm saying they're an outlier. I agree with Sean. And let's not forget that Washington has Purdue next week.
That's right.
So they're probably looking ahead.
Yeah, probably.
You got to play in that.
Chuck, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then Cincinnati is on a bye. And with that said, I'm going to do another trivia question. We did not have a winner. Let's see here. That's an easy one. Okay. Who is the leading Heisman Trophy contender in the 2025 entering November?
It's going to be a quarterback.
You're either going to go with the Indiana quarterback or the Buckeye quarterback. I think those are two
I
neck and neck.
agree.
I think it's Indiana. Mendoza, was it Mendoza?
Yeah.
Anyone? We're answering
Anybody
the
have an
question
answer for
you.
that one? What could it be? Well, Mike. Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
As
Oh,
long
Mike-
as it's not about the
wait,
Patriots.
Mike. Mike.
The Patriots.
Okay, so
And no boxers or brief question.
yeah, right.
You know.
Which quarterback has the most career passing yards in NFL history? Anybody in NFL? Most career passing yards in NFL history. Anybody?
It's Drew Brees. No.
I hear Montana. I know that one's not right. Folks over here from New England.
Over 50,000 yards.
There we go.
All right.
What do you say? Reese?
There you have a
Brady.
bucket of beer.
Radius?
All right. Well,
Well, welcome from New England,
you
guys.
can't get a bucket of beer at your age, so what do we want to give him? He won, right? That young man.
They
won.
want a bucket
Oh,
of beer.
you know what? Bucket of beer for that
There you
table. No drinking for
How
you.
long are you guys in town? So you can redeem today or later or any day.
Oh,
There you go.
all right.
Shout out to Kimberly Powell. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Very good.
Where is Kimberly?
There you go. Long
So
time
we
friend.
got a little extra time today. So I just want to talk a little bit about where we are in the NFL. Everybody knows the big game tomorrow. And by the way, if for all of you who have been here, you know this at Hogs. And for those of you looking for an NFL home area to watch these games, this is the place to be. It is fantastic to watch the games here. Jeff and the whole crew do an amazing job. But I guess tomorrow the big game here, it's going to be Patriots and the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers are favorite because they're home 2.5, so it's a wash.
It's a push game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to, just for that game, there's something about these Patriots. I mean, I'm a New York Jet fan. You know, they had traded the entire team away. I'm going to go with Patriots on this one.
That sounded like a bitter party of one.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Party of two, please.
I mean, even in Europe, when people are asking me questions, what are your favorite team? Football. And I say Jets. The look
And
of
they go, that's what we
disgust
name our
on their
toilets.
face. I'm like, how do you know how bad the Jets are?
I also see we have a 9:30 game tomorrow. Is that
That's
correct?
correct.
All right. Well, Hog Daddies will be opening at 9 a.m. Mimosas, Bloody Mary special. If you're up early and want to come in and check out the Falcons Colts, please do.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Bucks. I love Mayfield.
I think the Bucks will win. Although I like Brady.
Yeah.
They did a good pick there. Got a great coach.
I think he's going to be. If they're playing the way they're playing, I don't mean necessarily wins as much as team improvement overall. I think he's going to be coach of the year. I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely.
I can't
I
see
can
him
see
not being coach
Yep.
of the year.
Either him or the guy at Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's
That'll be
a funny
tough,
thing.
too.
For all my fans in New York, Giant fans in New York, Daniel Jones, who wasn't living up to expectations. He was either on a cot or on the field on a laying down. He had a lot of injuries. I'm happy for him because he really got, I think, a bad situation with the Giants, but I'm happy for him. And we got that. I think the big game also is Lions Commanders. Lions, if they're playing at 425, they need. I mean, we all know that Commanders, Daniels is out, but we got to go with Lions here. If the Lions continue, this is a game they have to win. I mean, they're 5-3, and the other big game for me is the Eagles Packers on Monday night. I think that game is going to be huge. I would say that probably is the game of the week in
If
terms
it's
of
cold here,
overall.
can you imagine the weather up there? It might be snowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always fun to watch.
What do you guys think at this week's games?
I agree with you. Eagles Packers big game. A lot of weird stuff. A lot of these games. A lot of people on the bubble. A lot of losses. A lot of kind of crazy stuff. Ravens Vikings at Vikings will be a great game.
Rams 49ers.
Yeah.
No one mentioned the Browns.
That's right. Nobody's
I
talking
said
about
nobody
the
mentioned the
Browns.
Browns.
Well, they're playing the Jets, so they will get a win. They're 2-6, so they will be 3-6
What's
by.
the spread on that one? Do you have that?
All right, it's
2.5. It's
2.5. So you would think they were at home. They're playing in the Meadowlands, so they're playing in the swamp.
Okay.
We have no players left, so we traded
A lot of
halfway.
draft
to-
picks. Working for the future, Benny. Working for the future.
No, I'm going to say that general manager. A+ on that trade.
Oh yeah, he got.
A+. He got exactly what you would want a general manager to do.
Yep.
I don't even know who the quarterback is because the coach of the team wouldn't even tell anybody who the quarterback is, which I think is ridiculous. But that's the way it is. But tomorrow, come down here 9:30 in the morning for the game, which is from Germany again, from Berlin. It'll be an interesting game to see. Colts. The one game I really feel bad for is that Dolphin game. Dolphins are playing the Bills. They're at home. I actually saw a post this morning that there's a place, what is it called? It's a place on Fort Lauderdale where it was completely taken over by Bills fans. I mean, completely taken over.
Elbow
So,
room.
no, that's it. That was it. I didn't want
That's
to
a
mention
famous
it.
bar right there on the strip.
Yeah,
Small but fun.
right.
I think we're in what
Week 10.
10?
week 10. Colts are sitting number 2. Patriots are sitting number 3.
Nobody would have picked
Steelers, Bills, Chargers, and Jags rounded off, and those teams are 5-3, 6-3. That's why it's so interesting. On the bubble, Chiefs, Texans, Ravens. So I just think I think everybody's going to be playing. Everybody's going to be. Anything can happen. On the other side, Bucks are sitting number 2 behind the Eagles. So I think the Bucks need to keep winning. Seahawks number 3, Packers 4, Lions 7. So when we talk about the other than the Eagles, the NFC East just sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting week. From this week forward, the next 2 or 3 games really start dictating the playoff picture. But still, a lot of football to play with the Eagles, 6-2, and what are the Broncos?
that game was
8-2.
terrible on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, 8-2. So a lot of these teams are 1 and 2 games out. It's just a weird year.
Yeah.
I don't really think anybody's really displayed their dominance. We got to give a shout out to the Eagles. I think the Colts fell on their ass last week, but
Yeah.
definitely a good football team. They
Yeah.
just didn't run.
I tell you, but the Steelers' defense showed up in that game.
Yep.
I think they got their ass chewed out for playing the way they've been playing. So, and if they can continue to play like that, they're going to be a contender. But if they played like the week before,
Right.
I can't believe the Ravens, starting 2-6, could come back and win that
Right.
division.
Well, a lot of talk this year too about already early in the season about Mike Tomlin. Listen, I love Mike Tomlin. He's still a throwback. Disciplined football teams. Most of the problems that he has had, he really hasn't had. And I think Aaron Rodgers is helping him. That's what he
I do too.
needed.
Yep.
He really needed someone to execute. And by the way, I did get hammered in the rack in Tampa with Mike Tomlin one time. I just had to add that in there. Anyway.
Name dropper.
Yeah. Stars.
No, I agree with you. I think Mike Tomlin, he's always able to, with a coach like that, he's always able to get them there, just get them over that one
Not anymore.
game. And now, I think this is a big crucial thing because if they don't get in, it could be trouble for him. But Aaron Rodgers has been stable and the players respond to him. And of course, whatever game plan they're using is working because I don't see too many of those. I was reading this article. Not too many receivers miss the plays.
I'll end this with I don't mean to say I'll end it, but a couple of quick things I'll give to the panel here. On the bubble already in the AFC, I'm going to give you the 8, 9, 10 teams in the AFC. 8, Chiefs 5-4, Texans 3-5, Ravens 3-5. Chiefs, Texans, Ravens. Any hope of them getting in?
Of the three, I think the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs tend to recover. I mean, the other teams. There is a lot of injuries in the NFL this year. A lot.
Same thing in the NFC. I agree. The Chiefs. On the bubble in the NFC, the Bears, the Panthers 5-4, Vikings 4-4. I don't think any of those get in, honestly. I'd like to see the Bears schedule. They had a little bit of hope, but very interesting NFL season.
Carolina's. I guess that's since they played the Jets.
Yeah.
They realize how to play a team. I wouldn't be too surprised about them. They're actually having a good year in terms of just the player development. It's so hard to do, but I agree with that. I think. What do you think about your Cowboys?
Yeah, look good.
Monday was embarrassing.
That was the Marvin Harrison show, though.
Yeah.
And I think that quarterback is going to play the rest of the year. I think they're done with Kyler Murray. put him on ER or IR.
Yeah.
ER.
At the beginning of the year, I thought our defense would be pretty good. Of course, a lot has happened. Our secondary I just feel like it's terrible.
Injuries.
A lot of injuries. But we just acquired your guy from the Jets who's good. We've got the middle linebacker.
Yeah,
out
he's
of,
going to be in the Hall of Fame probably now.
Cincinnati. We get Overshawn back. That's a big pickup for us. A lot of key things happening, but we're still so inconsistent. I saw a meme while I was in Key West. Schottenheimer gets fired. I thought it was for real. I'm like, wow. But like every year, this is still the Cowboys' year, and we're still going to the Super Bowl.
All right. And our
You
thoughts
heard it
and
here
prayers,
first.
and our thoughts and prayers go out to the player and all the Cowboy. I forgot the guy.
Kneeling, yes.
Yeah, our
Weird.
thoughts and prayers go out to them.
Crazy.
To him.
Haven't really followed the story, but it
Yeah.
is a suicide after a police chase.
Yeah,
He was the one that scored the defensive touchdown.
Yeah,
on
he
Monday.
blocked the point, scored a touchdown. Really crazy, really wild.
Never know what's in someone's head.
Yeah, anything can happen. And the one thing I'll wrap up the NFL by saying NFL stands for not for long.
That's right. And
Nobody's really dominant. A lot of things to see today and in the coming weeks. So we hope you'll join us here at Hog Daddies.
right. I will say this before we wrap up. The one thing that I've been really impressed this year is there have been a lot of missed field goals, but some of the field goals, these kickers are
Okay, it used
just
to be 50-yard was the mark. Like, we don't kick
50.
Now it's 60. That one guy just made the 70-yarder,
Cam Little.
and that Dallas kicker, I think he would have tied them, but it was just a little right. I mean, he cleared it.
now. I'm just kind of. I mean, I haven't really looked into this, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, what are they doing that the other? I mean, I don't know if it's the ball. I mean, but
You know
somehow,
what? I think it's like anything else. We have a nephew that's in 7th grade,
Yeah.
and he's kicking 40-yard field goals. In
Seventh
7th grade, they've got coaches, got the right technique. So it's just years of kids doing the right way, and now you're seeing it on the field. It's
really
amazing.
It really is amazing. Well, I want to thank everyone for participating in this week.
Looks like Mike has a question.
No,
Go,
just
Mike,
real
go.
quick before we head off, I just wanted to say something personally. Let me just get the camera on me real quick. Sorry.
Oh, Mike's trying to get airtime.
Yeah, I'm being selfish today. Okay, so one thing I want to thank everybody is, especially Jeff at Hog Daddies. I mean, the food is amazing. The drinks are cold. Everything about this place I appreciate. But the one thing I appreciate most is that I get the opportunity to do something like this. And I actually have today a gender reveal party I'm going to. And I just wanted to personally say I love you to my friends, Hunter and Maddie. And I can't wait to see you guys. And Jeff, thank you for letting me have the opportunity to say this on air.
Thank you, Mike.
real quick.
That's very nice.
Wow.
It's kind of emotional. Wow.
You may have to promote it to the tissue aisle.
Can I see your scarf?
God.
You may have to go to the
Thank
tissue
you,
aisle. We're
Mike.
done with the hot.
Thanks, man.
And too much
Well, have
gravy
fun
train.
tonight.
Wow, that's very nice. Well, thank you for all your help. And seriously, you've been absolutely wonderful on the show. We have a lot of laughs. We've come a long way in the technical stuff, and we learn together. But we always laugh about it when we're trying to get the show on the air, and sometimes it's literally 5 minutes before. Thank you, Sean, as always.
Thank you.
Your
Thanks for having
expertise.
me.
By the way, I saw you have a note today. Usually, Sean, because I know Sean had to talk
What was
more
my
today.
Purdue notes? How I had to write. I had to take that for Jeff.
But I'm
so.
still gonna do. I'm still gonna call you No Note Sean, because
Yeah.
Sean never shows up and knows everything that's going around. And it's good to have you back, my friend, the King Hawk
You too.
himself.
You too. Good to have Benny and Katie back. Don't forget, Hog Daddies has the best specials on the beach. We have not only a main room here at Hog Daddies, we also have a back bar, AC, also plenty of TVs. And don't forget the Cantina Bar outside on the to the right of me, right through Hog Alley. I want to thank the staff here, Brooke, Liz. Liz still works here, believe it or not. Lily. Anyway, just
He's
thanking you.
working.
So thanks for stopping by Hog Daddies today. We really appreciate it.
Have a great
Thank you
week.
so much.
We out.